What is going on, everyone? Commodore Lads here today, bringing to you my live reaction of that Kingdom Greatness of Manga Chapter 571. Now, the chapter, I believe, has been out for some time, and I'm just going to come to the realization now that Wednesdays are going to be the days for when Kingdom comes out. I think it's been the last, month or two now, or I think at least a month and a half, that Kingdom has been coming out now on Wednesdays, so Wednesdays are Kingdom days, man. But shout out to Senscans and Turner Farmers, as always, for bringing the greatness of Kingdom week in and week out. Because a certain company in North America continues to fail us on a daily basis, man. You know who you are. I ain't gotta say the name. Viz. But anyways, man, let's get into this chapter. It's been some time. It's been a whole week since we had to wait for this chapter. I know that last week we had, Bajo doing his thing, trying to take care of Yotanwa. Granted, got a piece of his mask split off, see his eye, but, he looks like he's out of commission for the time being. I don't think he's dead. But he looks like he's pretty much out of it. Yotanwa just resting up right now since Taijufu and Shumen came in, and then, Shunshuiju and King Rozo coming up after, and then my man Danto pull it up. Listen, shout out to the Feego King, because for someone to go to the lanes and bounds that this man's going to, right, to go and get himself some nethers. Look, if you're a man, you're watching this video right now, and you're telling me you cannot match the struggle, you can't match the hustle this man's on right now, listen, it was never meant to be for you. Just let my man prosper on these lands. But at the same time, with the Feego King being there, pulling up, I think that he's going to be like a test dummy for Rozo to kind of show where the king stands pretty much when it comes to the battlefield they're at. So let's jump into the chapter and see whether or not my man Danto lives to see another day and some panties, or he's going to meet an early end. So here we go. Volume 53, Chapter 571, Chance for Redemption. Alrighty, let's go. Let's get into it, guys. So, going back now, so Taijufu and Shumen coming in, still in the forest, and they're taking lives. And you see, look at this, man. Taijufu comes in on his berry bonds and is just swinging away. That should be enough, Taijufu. Get back on your horse. It's time for us to leave. We need to get out of this forest. They should have already started by now. We need to see how the battle between the Feego King and the Quadron King is going. And you see them come out from the forest, and you just see a whole entire horde of troops just lined up from over there. The force is led by the ruler of Ryouyou, lies right before them. Good God Almighty, man. Please. And from the corner, this is what's awesome too. I think from the corner you can tell. Yeah, because I see the kin flag right there. You can see that they're coming down from the thing from what we saw last week. Okay, and then so we're seeing the fights going on. People from the Feego King's troops coming in, just taking lives. You see one dude just getting stabbed with a spear right through his neck, and you see Danto coming in, just taking lives. Ha 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 ha! Onwards, brave warriors of Feego. The Quanrong King's head is ours to take. And Rozo just comes in. Okay. I know we're not underestimating Rozo whatsoever, but when you give me a double spread like this man just came in, and I just see one dude, he's just looking at, and his head's already been bisected. And he just comes in, just boom. Cut this dude, bisecting him. You seek an audience with the king? Then let us play, you little whelps. He's huge. He's even bigger than Danto-sama. I see Shumen and them all watching. They seem evenly matched. So the Feego King came after finishing the fight on the left. They're really going at it. Yeah. But they're going up against crack troops in peak condition. As time goes by, the Feego will lose their edge. Then should we not go and assist them? With our puny numbers? No. We should use this chance to get Yotanwa Yotanwa-sama to safety. I think that should be your priority right now. You don't want to risk losing your leader in this spot. So Shumen, do what you got to do, man. So Yotanwa's like, that's, huh? As it turned out, the Feego King were not the only ones who had crossed battlefields. In response to Yotanwa's plight, freaking Bunen, man, Jesus Christ. Now it's like, Heki and them have to literally pull up for this not to go any worse than it is. From the opposite direction to the Feego would come this man. This dude looks like he came straight out of a Bug's Life because he has like those stupid like hair links and stuff. Bunen-sama, it really is Rozo-sama's men down there. And that small group outside the forest, we confirmed it is Yotanwa, the Mountain King. She's right there. These half-naked savages aren't slouches. They're giving Rozo-sama's men a good run for their money. Not that it'll help them once we join the fray. But what about Yotanwa? It won't do to let her escape. Bunen-sama, I shall take my men and capture Yotanwa. Then we'll let you ride to Rozo-sama's aid. No. I shall take Yotanwa for myself. Huh? You lot can go help the king. Zoo riders. On me. So you see Yotanwa just like watching on. By take, do you think he means... No, don't tell me he's trying to jump ahead of King Rozo. So, inner conflict between the brothers, possibly? All our heads are going to roll if that happens, but I wouldn't put it past Bunen-sama to do it. So, inner conflict possibly is going on? Because we know Rozo obviously wants to capture her for his reasons that were stated, but Bunen's got a same agenda, but under his terms? We might get internal conflict that might mess things up then. Hold on. Grr, incoming. Gartanwa-sama. Form up a front line. Get her out of here. Wait. Yo, Kitari! Let's go, mate! All you see is like, yo, the man's coming down, and all you hear is crash, like people just being like thrown off. And Bunen's like, huh? He looks up, and you see my girl, yo, Kitari coming in. Finally caught up to you, sons of bitches. Kitari dono. And you see Heki there from behind. Kitari dono, you've gone too far ahead. Are you okay? Yo, she is out here, man. Let's go. Huh? What is going on here? Why is there a big battle going on down here? Now that's the Feego tribe, and that is the Quanrong King's army. And lastly over there is Yotanwa. I get it. So that's what you were aiming for, Yotanwa. Huh? Did you say so? What did you say, Tawadono? Ah, you're right. Tawadono was right down there. What? Has she been wounded? And you see she's pointing the blade right towards Heki. General Heki. It may have come unexpectedly, but right now we stand upon the moment that shall decide Ryouyu's fate. She says this will decide Ryouyu's fate. Huh? Ryouyu's fate. Then first we need to rescue Tanwa-sama. Wrong. I shall be the one to go after Bunen. Let's go! I shall be the one to go after Bunen. I will avenge Kitari's death and save Yotanwa. I think it's almost certain you have to let Kitari be the one to do it. But you, General Heki, you must go and take the Quanrong King Rozo's head. In a 1v1 battle, I don't know if that's happening. But wait, the chance for redemption's on Heki. I mean, you know what? I'm not gonna fight it because it makes sense. You know, he had his little mess up prior. You know what, man? I'll accept it. I'll just accept it, man. Chance for redemption for Heki. The man's gonna go after Rozo's head, but he's not gonna. No, 1v1 now. He has to go from behind or something to take his head. There's no way I'm gonna. I don't know, man. You see, look, bro. You see Rozo still go there, cutting people down. Eh? What a monster. Eh? My ass. The situation now is what Yotanwa's been aiming for since the beginning. She's often used this tactic back before her forces grew to what they are today, putting herself in danger while believing in her comrades. She's gambled it all to create this chance for us. General Heki, you are a pitiful excuse for a man, as he is. And not only are you lackluster in a fight, you even had your foot burnt. She says you're trash. I love these translators, yo. She says you're trash who had his food. Oh, okay. I read that wrong. You even had your food burnt. She says you're trash who had his food burnt. But if you were able to take the enemy commander Rozo's head here, then it will make up for your failures. Now's your chance to show Yotanwa, to show all of us whether or not General Heki is a real man or a coward. She says kill Rozo and you can redeem yourself. Heki got to do something, man. I mean, even if it's from behind, at least something. They need some kind of they need to take care of Rozo, man. At this point, I don't care how they're gonna get done. Just you gotta take this man out. So he's like looking, closing his eyes, but he's got his determination look on. Attention, Heki unit. We are hereby mounting a charge into the enemy ranks below. Our target is one thing only: the head of Rozo, the Quanrong King. Wah! Merit tribe. That horse son Bunen shall die by our hands. Let's go. Here we go, guys. So Kitari and Heki coming down the mountainside. General Heki, good luck to you. I love that she's putting her faith into this man. And I don't expect him to win in a 1v1, so I'm expecting him to go out on some Game of Thrones stuff. Just like my man, flipping, it's been so long ago. Freaking the leader of the Stark family and stuff from back then. You know what? Screw it, I don't care. But he's gonna do something similar to that. If you guys know what reference I'm talking about, Game of Thrones. Aye, and as you as well, Kitari don't know. I entrust Bunen and Yotanwa don't know to you. Move out, men. Wah! What's this? It's not the Merit tribe, but that unreliable-looking kin commander who's come to help us. More from the other side. Well, better than nothing, I guess. They're enemies. Haha. Leaving that aside, die! He just cuts the dude down. Whether it's our allies or enemies, everyone without exception has been dancing to Yotanwa's tune up to this moment. And you see, like, SSJ is looking like, huh? Are you stupid? What are you even talking about? It's your king in the mountains that's fallen for our traps. Why else do you think she's been chased down by us throughout the night like a cornered rat? Oh yeah, you've been chasing her down hard, alright. So much that you've had come to all the way out here, leaving your city far, far behind. And he notices as well, SSJ's like, the city? And he's gonna make a run back. So what are you... Head back to our Zal forces in the rear. Are we getting more men? You can just let us... Huh? You're about... Wait, they already made it to the top. Yeah, you have men already from Impulse's group right at the top. You sure about letting Silverhair's army return to the city? Means less enemies for us, though. It doesn't matter. If we still haven't taken the city by the time his army arrives, then it means our detachment wouldn't have been strong enough to take Ryouyou anyway. Danto-sama, here he comes. Did you know you've fallen for the Lord of Death's ploy on two levels? Taking your city was only one half of her objective. Her other was the Quanrong King holed up in his little fort. But you've come out and willingly exposed yourself to danger. You buffoon. And here we go. We got a fight going on. Let's go. In the Lord of Death's steed, I, king of the mighty Feego tribe, shall slay you and usher in the end to Ryouyu's final night. And what we know, Heki's gonna pull up though. Wait, there is Heki. That is Heki right there in the bottom. Yo, let's go. Okay, I'll take it, man. Look, you can tell clearly that is Heki right there. Don't look that bad. I can tell you, bro. Look, the man's like screen right there. Quanrong King. He has his glaive up. So while the Feego King is probably going to get, waxed by this dude, right? The Quanrong King is going to be waxing Danto. Heki's going to come from behind and try to take his head. And it's going to either be a 2-on-1, where Rozo's going to pull what Aku did last time and was able to swat away a 2-on-1, or Heki's going to do the thing and he's going to actually pull this off. Look. If it's straight 1v1, there's no way I can see Heki pulling this off. But if he's coming from behind, listen, man, it's war. You have to do what it takes to win the war. I don't care, man. I want Ryouyou to be taken at some point in time, and now is the time. But look at, that's crazy, man. So Kitari versus Bunen. Listen, at least even if I can't get a full chapter, at least give me half the chapter of Kitari taking out Bunen. Just give me that at the very least. But then I wonder too, because then if SSJ comes back, that means that whatever happens afterwards, SSJ is going to end up being Yotanwa's fight instead of Rozo. If this is how they're going to take out Rozo right now, with Danto and Heki, leaving SSJ for afterwards. Maybe when they actually step into Ryouyou or get there, that's how I can see it happening after. I don't know. Or if Ryouyou gets taken away, then SSJ most likely is going to run back to Riboku afterwards. But yo, this is a great chapter. Like, Danto coming in, doing his thing, Kitari and Heki pulling up, Bunen pulling up afterwards. And, chance for redemption, this really is, for Heki. Like, now is the time, man. Look, you have the rank of a general. Now prove to us you either are a great man who's going to do what it takes to finally turn the tides and on this end of the battlefield and put Kin one step closer to taking Ryouyou, or you're just going to be known as a coward as everyone else in this entire fan base has known you for. But I'm giving him the chance for redemption. This is a great chapter, but I feel like this is like, the calm before the actual storm we're about to get in right now between, the fight between Danto and the Feego King, and then Heki, right now as we're seeing him from behind, coming in and trying to do his thing. So, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. What did you guys think of this week's chapter for Kingdom? Is Heki going to pull this off? Look, I said by the end of the volume, we're going to have Ryouyou taken. So, do you think that's going to be the case? Do you see Ryouyou being taken in this volume? And do you see Heki being the one taking out King Rozo? Let me know down in the comments. Like the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here. And I will catch you guys next week. Chapter 572. Hopefully, will be the start of the Feego King versus King Rozo. And hopefully, we get to see some Kitari and Bunen, which, would be very greatly appreciated. So, Commodore Laz signing off. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, take care.